And welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. It's a rainy Monday.
Yeah.
Rainy Monday
It's
morning.
a rainy Monday. I'm looking outside. It's just bleh.
Oh, yeah.
It's dark in here.
Yeah, and the streets of Harrison are flooding.
Did you run into any road flooding on your way in?
Yes, over there on Pine Street.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of in the flood zone. I did all the way. 7 North had several hydroplane type. You know, that moment when you feel weightless.
all that water is rushing to get into the Crooked Creek, you know.
Yeah, and you know, these little low water bridges out here, they don't have the thing done yet. But
I bet they'll have the thing up when we go out of here.
Today, I actually remembered to go around and not risk it. You know, usually
do you usually come over the low water bridge?
Over this low water bridge right here.
Yeah.
I didn't today.
Anyway, let me know when it's raining. I'll video you going across.
Why?
I don't know.
You think people want to see that?
Let's see if your car floats.
I really would. No. It does. It does.
They do float. And that's why there's no traction. When you go over a low water bridge, they start to lift. And then they slide off. Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't either. I definitely slow down in downpours such as that.
Have you ever felt your car slide like that when you're?
I did today coming.
I mean, when you're going when water's too high.
Yes.
Like a low water bridge, you feel the back end kind of like.
Oh. No, I've not done that.
Yes, I have.
I usually steer clear of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. Anyway, not a good idea to go over these low water bridges when it's doing this kind of stuff.
I've never risked that.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid. I mean, I try not to be stupid.
I try to be.
You know.
I try to be stupid, but sometimes I'm just not.
Do you? You just trying?
Trying to, yeah. During 9 to 10 every day, I'm trying to be stupid.
Oh, okay. Well, we want people to tell us how we're doing. Please.
Yep. He's stupid, all right.
Feedback. Is Dan stupid or not? I wish we had some kind of a thing we could put up there that says.
See the meter rise? Ring, ding, 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 ding.
We need a little... I don't know, a meme or something that says, is Dan stupid? No, we don't. Dan's pretty smart, I'll tell you, because he's pretty technical, logical.
Well, so it's from being shocked so many times dealing with electronics.
Really?
It does something to your brain. Well, it does something to your brain.
Does it?
It aligns all of your brain cells.
Are all your synapses working?
I think
do you think everything's crossing over okay?
I think a few of them are cattywampus.
Are they blocked maybe?
Maybe they're
unrouted?
Disconnected.
Okay. Y'all go look up synapse if you don't know what
synapse.
That is.
That's where the electric jumps from one synapse to the other.
Yeah.
They jump. There's an electrical charge.
Yeah. Well, you see, I mean, that's how it works.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And that's how you have an epiphany. Ooh, wow. Oh, okay.
Can you do that again, please?
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa.
I think there was an epiphany that happened here this morning because
we had
a little blowout or something.
Well, they said that there was a lightning strike really close to the KHOZ stations here, and
okay.
And now the whole area smells like burnt cables.
I believe that the 102.9 table.
Yeah.
Of fun may have.
Yeah, I think
suffered.
It's out, and I don't know. We may be on simulcasting somehow. I don't know.
No, we don't know anything.
We don't know anything.
Except it's Monday.
It's above our pay grade.
It's a Monday.
Yes,
and tonight, people, is the Harrison Community Choir Messiah performance at 7 p.m. at First Baptist Church. And I'm going to talk about, Donna wants to talk about this too, and she's our guest, but we're going to hit on it because we're both in it anyway.
Oh, she sings?
She does.
Is she a baritone?
No, she's an alto.
Oh, okay.
But that will be tonight, and I think it will be
Are you doing your la 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 la's?
I will when I get home.
Do you really?
A lot. Well, I have to. This stuff is high. I don't sing like that anymore.
Oh, really?
No. And the way you have to sing as a choir type, is more, I don't know what you call it, traditional, I guess. And from what I do now, just singing, I just have fun. But you have to work at it.
Yeah, you do.
I'm having to work at it, and I'm going to have to work at it all year long if I want to keep doing this every year.
when I was in a rock band, It took several months because you're belting all the time.
I see. I can't do.
Yeah, it's tough, and there's no control when you're singing a cappella or you're projecting your voice, and
you got to have your breath behind. Anyway, we're not going to give you your vocal lesson, but you got to have enough breath behind it to get her done and not go flat. Yada 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 yada.
Yeah.
There's more to it than just opening your mouth and something comes out.
Mm-hmm. So there is some rain in the forecast today. Yeah. Showers likely today, possibly a thunderstorm or two, especially around KHOZ. There was a storm. Lightning was possible, and it actually hit something over here. Then a slight chance of showers between 11 and noon, mostly cloudy through mid-morning, then gradually clearing with a high near 66 degrees. The chance of precipitation today is 70%, and expect more where it's raining. I don't know why they say that.
It says that, really? Expect more where it's raining?
It says expect higher amounts of precipitation, possibly in the thunderstorm areas. Okay.
You just dumbed that down.
I did. Mostly clear tonight, low 36. It's going to drop quite a bit overnight. And then mostly sunny, high Tuesday, 57 degrees. No chance of rain then. But then Tuesday night, a chance of showers moves into the area before 9 p.m. Then a chance of showers and thunderstorms between 9 and 3. Then a chance of showers after 3. What? It's just going to rain.
It's going to rain.
Yeah, mostly cloudy with a low around 42. With wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation Tuesday night, 50%.
Wow, Dan, that was good. I don't even know where we're at.
Wednesday.
Thank you. 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before noon. Mostly sunny with a high of 50. Wednesday night will be mostly clear, a low of 28, so we get our below freezing temperatures back into the forecast. Thursday is a sunny day with a high of 54. Some wind gusts are possible. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low of 29. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are all in the low 40s, and the night time will be in the 20s. So buckle up, Buttercup.
It's December.
It's December, and it's almost Christmas.
So if you're out today, be careful of flooded low water bridges, and be careful.
What's today?
Today's the 16th.
So a week from Wednesday Wednesday's hump day.
Okay.
Will be Christmas hump day. And we won't be here on Christmas, but anyway.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
I'm just kind of putting that into perspective for myself.
And our guests today, a little bit later on in the show, Donna Braymer and Chuck Eddington.
Correct.
They'll be here talking about some updates from the city, and then also Creekside, right?
Creekside. Well, I asked Donna about Creekside because they've been underway for a little bit, and they've had their grand opening, of the walking, all that. And I just kind of wanted to, feel for how it's going. I see cars there all the time.
I do.
When I don't pass there much, but you probably do.
I go at night, On the weekend, it's not as crowded, but
I love that people are happy to have it here and are using it.
Yeah.
So. That's great.
Well, it's beneficial to them, sure.
You bet. I think they had some Christmas parties in there and others. Anyway, I'm not going to quit talking about it because
she knows. She could fill us in on all the details.
Yes.
Okay, I forgot.
Well, you have Christmas talk. What did you do? Do you have Christmas topics for this week's topics to ponder? I believe so.
I do.
Well, how relevant is that, Dan?
That's pretty relevant.
Relevant.
It's pretty relevant. Relevant. What is it? It's a
relevant.
Relevant. How do you spell relevant?
RELEVANT, maybe?
Really?
I don't know. Do you? It's either ENT or ANT.
Okay. We have.
Are you ready?
I am ready. Relevant topics to ponder this week.
Because we're like going downhill with our. I wonder how it's built.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
Yeah,
First of all,
this
I
is
want
good.
You to know relevant is ANT.
ANT, okay.
Okay. Yes, this is good.
I always had trouble with the E's and the I's and the A's.
Yeah, there's some little something you're supposed to remember, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So, should kids believe in Santa Claus? Is
our
topic to ponder for today.
Do you remember the time that you realized that there
wasn't one?
Yeah. Did you realize the time that you had to believe differently?
Yeah. I think my brother kind of
said,
I don't know, but I wasn't like torn up about it. You know what I mean?
How old were you? 12, 11?
No, I was probably younger than that.
Younger than that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but it's fun.
I enjoyed it.
It's a fantasy.
I thought it was cool, and it's people talk about well, anyway, never mind. I'm not going to go into that.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people say we shouldn't mix the
secular and the sacred.
pagan ritual with the birth of Christ.
Because it is pagan. I mean, it was.
Yeah, it is.
It's pagan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still kind of fun.
But is there any harm in it?
I don't think so. Not if you add the story of Jesus to it.
I think you have to do that.
I think you have to do that.
Because that's really what.
It's a gift.
Why we have
Jesus
Christmas.
was a gift, and the gift, the giving,
and giving gifts. And I know kids think, oh, what am I getting? What am I getting? What am I getting? And that's when they get old enough is when you start, maybe when they know the truth of the matter.
Yeah.
Is when you say, okay, this is why we did it, because we love to gift you, we love to give. Yeah. And turn it into that. I don't know how you people handle that, but I think that's pretty much what we did.
Yeah. So the topic to
but
ponder
my kids still do believe.
Yeah, they should. For Monday is should kids believe in Santa Claus, or should they not?
And what is your yes?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think to a certain age, and then you kind of wean them off of it. Say that was just fun. It was fun.
They'll find out at school if you don't tell them.
Yeah, really. That's probably where I found out about it.
Probably.
Was disappointed, but then you go, yeah,
it's okay.
I was kind of wondering how he got down that little stovepipe in our house anyway.
I was old enough when I knew to not still question that. How does that happen?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like he comes down a burning fireplace. I never really questioned the fact that that's probably not a cool thing to do. Probably not going to happen.
Well, it's all magic though, right?
Yes. I think that people are pretty much on board right now with, I don't see why not. Like, yeah, sure.
It's harmless.
No problem.
It's harmless.
Yeah. If you let it be harmless and remember, yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Go
to our Facebook page.
Should kids believe in Santa Claus?
At Around the Table and answer today's topic to ponder. Should kids believe in Santa Claus?
What about adults?
Do you think some adults still believe in Santa Claus?
No, I don't. Well, maybe. I don't put anything past anybody anymore.
Maybe.
All right.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
Taking a chance.
Dan took a chance, people.
Keep going.
254 years ago, that would be 1770, composer Ludwig van Beethoven was born in Bonn, Germany. His best-known work is probably his Fifth Symphony.
Mm-hmm.
He was a genius.
He was genius, yeah.
I saw this big fire, and I saw the tail end of a plane, and I just couldn't believe that a plane was in the street.
This was back in 1960, 64 years ago, in what was then the world's worst aviation accident. 2 planes collided above New York City, killing 134 people, including 6 on the ground.
Ugh.
I work for the president, and I will follow his instructions, and I'll do so proudly.
42 years ago, EPA head Ann Gorsuch became the first cabinet-level officer to be cited for contempt of Congress for refusing to submit documents requested by a congressional committee.
Ooh.
Gorsuch said she was following President Reagan's orders.
I'm obviously very disappointed. At the same time, know in my heart that I'm innocent.
36 years ago, back in 1988, former Deputy White House Chief of Staff Michael Deaver, close friend of the president, and Mrs. Reagan was convicted of lying to a grand jury in Congress about the lobbying after leaving government. Deaver was fined $100,000, ordered to perform 1,500 hours of community service, and barred from lobbying in government for profit for 3 years.
So take that.
I don't think there should be any lobbying.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Many of the countries that could have done this earlier should have. It was a stain on the UN.
33 years ago, by a 111 to 25 vote. The United Nations rescinded its 1975 resolution that had equated Zionism with racism. Israel's Singer of the World Jewish Congress had this reaction. Oh, got it.
If the family's not angry, no one else should be angry. And I think the family has a bigger stake in this than almost anybody else.
This was back in 2015, 9 years ago, the first attempt to find a Baltimore police officer criminally responsible for Freddie Gray's death from a broken neck in a police van ended with a hung jury and a mistrial in the case of William Porter. Lawyer Bill Murphy called for peace on behalf of the Gray family. The case ended without any convictions among the officers charged. And then
we can't play this one. Benny Anderson, one of A's in the group ABBA, was born December 16th, 1946, making him 78. Well, I don't know how you say his name either. Anderson was not out in front when the group performed. He wrote many of the hits, and you would have heard Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
Could you have heard it?
Yeah. And then the next one I really wanted to play because I love ZZ Top, but the singer, this is a birthday cut, singer and guitarist Billy Gibbons was born on this day in 1949. He is 75.
Wow.
Known as the guitarist and lead singer of the rock group ZZ Top, Gibbons' long beard, rugged voice, and guitar skills have made him an icon in the industry. And one of the great hits was Smart Dressed Man.
Sharp Dressed
Man.
I was Sharp Dressed Man.
Yeah. What did I say?
Smart.
Oh, smart. Well, he was smart looking too.
Close,
Sharp Dressed Man. I saw an interview with him, and he was talking about when he first was playing guitar. I can't remember who he was talking to. I think it was Jimi Hendrix. And they were backstage, and Jimmy was playing, and he was showing him what he was doing. And he said, "What kind of strings are you using? Those things look pretty loose." He goes, "Yeah, I like them really loose, or not tight." And Billy had been using really, really, really tight strings, and so that's when he swapped over. And he said, "I could play so much better."
Okay.
Yeah. And the last one?
If it wasn't important, we wouldn't have come calling. Preliminary reports suggest a fatality rate of nearly 100%.
Actor Benjamin Bratt was born this day in 1963. He is 61. His roles include a scientist in the Andromeda strain.
Ooh, that was a good movie. Yeah. All right, we have Donna Braymer and Chuck Eddington. They're both in the studio waiting to come on, and we will have them in our presence in just about 3 to 4 minutes, and we'll do that right after this. Stay with us. right, welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. We have in the studio with us Chuck Eddington and also Donna Braymer, and they're here to represent the city of Harrison and some of the updates that are going on. I mean, Creekside is up and running.
Yeah.
It's going. And I drive by there every night, and I'm like, they've got a big event going on, but no, that's just a regular crowd, right?
Regular memberships mostly of people coming in using the facility.
Wow.
It's been great. It's growing every day. I think we're close to 900 memberships now.
Yeah.
Really?
Over 1,800 people visiting that's actually signed up as a member. And now we actually offer a day pass for $8 where you can swim, do everything.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
It's going great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Does the pool shut down at a certain time, or when I go by like at 5:30, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people in the pool, but maybe they're just doing other things.
It just varies. I mean, we're open from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. right now, but we're fixing to change our hours for 2025. We're actually going to be posting that out today. So we've been having meetings.
Now,
so you're not going to give us a scoop on that?
We're going to post it out today.
Okay.
I got to make sure we finalize with the committee and make sure we're good before I post anything out. But we have been having meetings and tracking staffing and how.
So you can kind of see how to.
There's aerobics classes in there at 5:30 and 6:30.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, did you change these hours to accommodate the flow of people and what they wanted to do, or?
Well, we just kind of changed the hours on what was functional when people were in there.
Oh,
we tracked what rooms they were in. We've been tracking this for over 3 months now. So since we opened in October. So.
How are the off rooms? I mean, are they being utilized?
Everything's utilized. It's just funny because it's utilized at different times. So everything we have in there is getting used. It's just certain times of day that it's getting used.
Sometimes there's no one in there, and sometimes they're crowded. Okay.
So it's going good, but like I said, it's not much of a change. We're just changing the hours on weekends a little bit, and then I think closing closer to 1 hour earlier. Yeah. Just because no one's there that late at night. So
during that whole time that the Creekside is open, I mean, we were talking about there weren't always people in the pool, which is kind of, I mean, I don't expect everybody to be in the pool all at once, but they can come anytime if they have the aquatics membership part. Anytime during that time frame. So
and there's probably some great swimmers that are just holding their breath. You just don't see them from the road.
I've seen synchronized swimming going on. I saw you in there doing that.
Now, I saw in there the lap cables. I don't know what they're called. Lap lines. Were they doing some laps in there?
Yeah, we have lap swim going on too, but also the swim team uses that, so they put the lane lines out to use too for their practices.
I thought that was cool looking.
And the swim team has grown.
Oh, good.
Because of that,
yeah.
Well, I guess with it being open during the winter hours, probably could encompass some people that thought they needed more practice or whatever.
The swim team actually did really well at their last swim meet. They got a lot of awards.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I understand they're also taking names for adults who want swimming lessons.
Oh, well,
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Not just
I've never
children,
even thought about
adults
wanting swim lessons, but yeah.
So it's been
Are you
used.
a good swimmer?
Uh-huh.
You
I've
are
swam
She's a
since I was a
diver.
little kid.
Well, I know, but you can dive and not know how to swim, right?
Not really.
It wouldn't be safe.
No, I don't believe I'd go that route, but okay. Whatever, Dan.
I figure if you could breathe underwater, you'd swim. You could just,
We had a huge event in the Signature Bank gym this past Friday.
I saw pictures.
Oh, my goodness.
A big party?
Yes. It was beautiful.
It was Boston Mountain. Had their Christmas banquet.
So, how people think about things like that, not just for Christmas, because Christmas is going to be behind us here in the next week or so, but other events such as that.
Be sure you go to City of Harrison on Facebook and look at the pictures. Someone came up with a beautiful way to put Christmas packages in the bleachers in the shape of a Christmas.
It was adorable. Whoever did that.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, this was a private event?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so you do
can
those
rent that
there.
out.
Yeah.
So we rent out the gyms. We can rent out the two new courts. They're open now, or just the Signature Bank court, which is the first one you come to, and we got enough seating for 800 people right now that we can set up events
big party.
for. I mean, we can actually hold up to 1,200 people events.
Wow.
But we haven't had anything over 300 yet. But
you're 3 months old.
We're growing, and like we've had schools come in right now and buy day passes for their students, and
that's good.
And we schedule the rooms they're in, so they rotate. We're working with them. Lots of swim parties, things like that we're able to rent.
Yeah.
But
just think of all the birthday parties for kids that couldn't have them because they have winter birthdays. It gets
Exactly.
now. I think that's great.
Now they got them.
Yeah. And the walking track is being utilized, no doubt.
Yes, every day. every day.
Awesome.
It's our membership grew quite a bit. We made a pretty good jump when we were able to open up the 2 new courts and the walking track. So,
wow.
Like I said, we're still growing, and hopefully by the end of the year we'll have over 2,000 people and around 1,000 memberships. Hopefully by the end of December.
So, is there a capacity? Do you think you'll reach a capacity there?
Well, it's really, I mean, the way it is, like I said, even through all the banquets and the things and leagues stuff we have going on, we're still got plenty of room and it's still functional. Because a lot of planning went into that before we opened on how we would handle stuff like that. The one thing we were worried about is when we went to the day pass was like the weekends, how it would be in the pool. But
no problem.
We're doing great.
So. Good.
Hey, you know what? Huge. Something you might think about is Christmas is coming up, and maybe if you wanted to gift a membership to a family member or to your family, this would probably be a perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
And we also want area counties and Branson to know their rates are exactly the same as someone that lives in the city limits. So
you don't really get a break when you drive out of town.
The mayor says everyone has shopped in Harrison and helped build this building and the facility, and we want everyone able to use it, enjoy it.
I see a lot of day passes when you have tournaments and stuff.
Oh,
is what I see going.
Yeah, we're actually going to offer a team discount for a day pass.
That's awesome.
So we're having an event, a big basketball tournament, January 11th and 12th. That'll be our first major event in there, and we're going to actually offer teams a day pass to use our facility in between games and things like that. Yeah. So that'll help us recruit memberships as well.
Sure.
Some of these teams will be local kids or regional kids coming, so we hope to recruit them.
Good.
Wow. And if you want to save some time, go to the park's website and go ahead and set up your MyRec account. It's going to have your name, age, birthday, address, phone, and then if you have 15,000 kids, go ahead and name all those kids. That will save a lot of time. Go ahead and set all that up in advance, and then you can come in and they'll help you put the finishing touches on it.
Talking about going online, can you go online and join a membership? Can you do everything online?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's a simple process.
The only thing you can't do online is if you're applying for the free. If your family is qualified for free lunches at your school, you actually get to apply at that application at us too to get in for free, except for the indoor aquatics. So we have to approve that one, but everything else you can do online.
Wow. Made it easy.
Yes.
Wonderful.
They thought of everything. I'm so proud of them.
Yeah. You got to think about this stuff before you put it together. Otherwise, it'll crumble.
We learn every day, but man, it's the way we did a lot of planning and it's going smooth. And like I said, we just want people to come. Like once you come use it, I think you'll want that membership.
Well, from the numbers and the way I hear people talk and the way the parking lot looks, it looks like y'all did a good job of planning.
And they've built relationships with other facilities in the state, and if there's a question, they'll call them up and say, what do you guys do? Yeah. And so that's been great that they admit they don't know everything and they get help.
Sure, yeah. And things change.
You bet.
What else is going on in the city?
Well,
you want
it's
to talk
leaf
about?
pickup. Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is the last. Is
it
started
today? Is Ward 1.
Okay.
Is this the last week?
No, sir. December 30th will be Ward 4.
Okay.
And City Council will be this Thursday night at 6 o'clock. And then
where can we look at? Can we watch that live somewhere?
Let's see. It seems like someone broadcasts that. Hometown TV.
Okay,
maybe?
I know those people. Yeah.
When they get signed on, then I share it to the city page. So it's a dance that Dan and I have to do to time it just right. But it's fun. We get it on there. So if you need to watch it from home, you can.
Yeah.
And there's something else happening in the city of Harrison tonight.
Okay.
Yes. The Messiah performance.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think I got a couple members here in the studio.
Yes.
And I think Chuck said he would fill in
if
somebody if they drop out, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean
especially that soloist we had coming up.
The solo.
I have been singing with the choir for many years, and I am blown away every year at the local talent this community has.
Agreed.
Yeah.
The soloists are just incredible, and one church can't do this all by themselves, but people from the community, from lots of churches and lots of groups. I mean, there's high school choir singers. There's,
I love seeing that there's younger people
there's
in
all ages. But together we can put together a good group. And Michael Crouch and the accompanists are just phenomenal. And
what are some of the the songs you'll be singing tonight? They're all Christmas carols, right?
Well, it's
No.
part
Some
of the
No?
Messiah.
It's part of the Handel's
okay,
Messiah.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Messiah. If you hear the scripture, wonderful Counselor.
Okay.
You know, and that's what I mean. Of course, the end is hallelujah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Which you
And this
stand
is gonna-
for.
That's right.
This is where's it going to be for people?
First Baptist Church.
First Baptist Church.
At 7:00.
And is there a mission fee? Or?
No, sir. We
It's
do
all
take
free.
donations,
Right.
so we can pay our musicians, but we will not charge you to come in. And then there's a cookie fellowship
Right.
afterwards, refreshments.
The pianist is Michael Crouch's wife, Ruth. And then I don't know the harpsichordist. I don't know her name. That's awful. But we have a harpsichord, and it
it's
adds so
beautiful.
much to it. So.
I did, but it just left my brain.
It left us. But anyway,
But these,
you'll
I
be
mean,
blessed if you come, I think.
We spend 2 hours, an hour to 2 hours a week practicing from October on. But these ladies on the instruments spend countless hours.
Yeah.
That music is difficult.
Yeah.
But they do a great job.
And that starts tonight?
Tonight
Yes,
at
it
7
is tonight.
p.m. Just
Only
tonight.
one performance.
One performance, okay. Everybody needs to check it out.
Yeah.
Anything else the city's doing that you want to quickly talk about?
I just want to say Thursday night at the city council meeting will be Jerry Farmer's retiring. He's been on Parks and Rec since the beginning for 36 years. So we're giving him a plaque and kind of talking about him a lot at city council Thursday night and recognizing his service. So I just want to put that out because that's going to be a big loss for Parks when he retires.
Okay.
How many people are you going to have to get to replace him?
I've got 2. I hired 2 for his job, and it's going great. I mean, just reopened up Creekside, so it's
and
working
Ron
out.
McNair and Senator Crawford have sent some wonderful surprises for him.
Wow.
So he'll
Nice.
be presented
That's
with
nice.
that Thursday.
How wonderful.
It's great.
Well, we thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
I feel updated. For
I do
some
too,
reason.
and I hope you didn't get soaked getting in here because it was.
Anytime. I'd love to talk about what's going on with us.
All right.
For sure.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
We're going to take another break, and when we come back, you'll be happy to have more with Dan and Ann and around the table. Stay with us.
KHOZ.
And welcome back to Around the Table. Hope you're staying dry out there this morning. I think the rain has kind of subsided a little bit.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm not in the middle of it, but yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I'm looking for something in my pile of goodies.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about Creekside, and if you're interested in that, go check it out.
There's the Harrison Parks and Rec website that you can check it out on. You can check out on the City of Harrison.
They'll probably give you a free tour if you want to go down there.
And $8 a day passes. I think that's great to try the whole shindig out. You know, you might it might just be.
You can do the pool too.
I think that's what they said.
$8
passes.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and try it all out if you want to do that. So I have something I want to talk about, or I want to just talk to you people about.
Okay.
No, knitting for noggins. This is FBLA, Future Business Leaders of America, from Harrison High School. Our Knitting for Noggins project. Your generosity will make significant difference in the lives of tiny fighters and their families and their little hats.
Okay.
Little for baby noggins.
Oh, that's cool.
Knit over 1,000 preemie baby hats for Arkansas Children's Hospital is their goal. And the donation, here's some things you can do to donate. Small circle looms, bulky 6 yarn in various colors, or monetary donations are always welcome. You can bring those donations to the front of the office at Harrison, middle school. I said high school, but I meant middle school. Anyway, that's something you can do to help little preemie babies. So there, we've plugged that one.
Yeah. Also, Donna was talking about the leaf pickup.
Yeah.
It starts today in Ward 1, and then next Monday it starts in Ward 4.
Mm-hmm.
So rake your leaves to the curb.
Yep.
To the curb.
The curb. Not down
in the street. Okay.
To the curb.
Or place in paper, biodegradable bags.
Yeah.
Available at most retail locations or at LRS if you want to just get those bags. So anyway.
There you go.
All right. So 2 weeks left.
Get her done.
Get her done.
Vows at the Venue.
Oh, yeah.
Vows at the Venue. Go to vowsatthevenue.com, and this is a chance to nominate someone to win a wedding. Like the whole shindig, the whole smear will be done at the venue at the Meadows in Branson. So if you have someone you want to nominate, or I think it was also available to people who want to renew their vows.
Right.
So it can be for someone who's already married, but it's
a
great opportunity.
She said it's like over a $5,000 package.
Yeah, it was quite nice.
Yeah.
And the wedding will take place on February 14th, 2025. So there you go.
Yeah.
And this is now through December 25th that they are accepting nominations. So you've got a little bit more time, but not much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you went to any of the
any
of the Tour of Lights?
I have not.
No, the Branson has one, and I think you can go different places. But then they've got one in Cotter this year.
Oh, wow!
It's through the entire month of December, and it says December 21st from 5 to 7. They have a Christmas house decorating contest. Going on over there. So,
well, that's fun.
You can find out. I thought there was some information you could go to. I don't see. Sponsored by the City of Cotter. Oh, here it is. If you want more information about that, you can call 870-435-6326, and that's the City Hall number.
Yeah.
If you want more information about that.
Cool.
Okay.
And I have a blurb on here about 4D ultrasound here but we have a guest that will be coming on, so I'm not going to talk a lot about it because I don't know specifics. But also, remember we have Moark Big Deals.
Yes.
60% off going on now until I hear otherwise. So go to the site, moarkbigdeals.com. Check out all the deals within your area. You can even be specific to, say, Harrison or Branson or, just kind of flow into all of it. And find out what all the deals are and get 60% off on something. It's a perfect time to do that right now.
Yeah. And then coming up this
this is gone.
That one's gone. I was going to say coming up, but it's
done.
Not. It's already done. And then the Boone County Heritage Museum, they've got winter hours. They're trying to notify everyone about the times that they will be open. November through March, they're open Fridays from 10 to 4. And then they're also open the first Saturday of each month from 10 to 4. They're closed other days unless by appointment. And if you want to make an appointment, I guess you can give them a call at 870-741-3312.
Okie dokie.
All right. Did you do this ugly sweater contest? Is that done?
Did I do that?
Yeah. Have you done it yet?
No.
December 20th. They have a ugly sweater contest and also a meatloaf and dinner fundraiser. $10 to enter to get, pull out the worst sweater that you can think of. They're going to have a special guest star, Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Okay, cool.
So they said they're going to be having fun, family fun for everyone. Boone County Senior Center. It's the Ugly Sweater Party.
What is this ugly sweater contest? $10 for the. Oh, that's how much your meal will cost.
Yes.
I guess $10 for your meatloaf, mashed potatoes, green beans roll, and cobbler.
Cobbler.
There you go.
I'd go just for the cobbler.
And again, one last reminder for right now, Thursday nights at 6 p.m., trivia night at the Elks Club, sponsored by the American Legion.
And the most important thing that's happening tonight is the Messiah.
Have we plugged it?
We've plugged it. We want to plug it again. December
Thank
16th,
you.
that's tonight at 7 p.m. at the First Baptist Church. Admission is free. Donation are appreciated. There's going to be a free reception to follow after the performance, and you can tell all the performers how great they were.
Well, just don't tell them how bad they were.
Stay away from that.
You can lie. I mean, you can just not do it.
Are you ready for a break?
Well, I don't know. Is it time? Let's do it. If it's time, sure, whatever.
Well, let's do a break.
Okay.
All right. We'll be right back, guys. Stick around. Stay with us. You're listening to and watching, hopefully, Around the Table with Dan and Ann. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Now, sad news. Sad news.
You know, I've seen some yellow birdie-looking people in the line at the unemployment office.
I know.
Yeah. Did you see that?
Yeah, and some people on their knees with puppets up their arms.
Was there any trash cans involved?
Well, there's a couple of trash cans, too. Yeah.
What about cookies?
A lot of crumbs. Not full cookies because they've been eaten.
What are we talking about?
Anyone got a job for a giant bird or a jovial vampire who can count to 8? Well, Sesame Street is looking for a new home. Warner Brothers Discovery opted not to renew their contract for new episodes of the iconic children's program.
Wow.
Sesame Street. The program is the upcoming 55th season of the show will be its last to debut on the streaming channel. It's an odd pivot, but Max wants to move away from the children's content to more adult programming. You'll still be able to watch old episodes of Sesame Street on Max through 2027, and Elmo will always be there for you.
I did not even realize they put out new episodes of that. I thought it was all.
Do you really need new episodes? I mean, that's kind of
redundant, probably.
Remedial education.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty fundamental,
pretty basic,
simple, basic stuff. Sure. ABC and 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I hope all those actors have a residual in some kind of residuals in their contract.
Right.
Anyway.
Hey, so some cheerleaders were scammed out of a bus. They were, CBS News Chicago jumped in to help a stranded cheerleading team who were scammed out of $10,000. So they like this elite team had raised the money for a bus to take them to a tournament in Florida, but the bus never showed up.
Oh my gosh.
After dozens of phone calls and weird excuses, the girls realized they'd been scammed and turned to CBS News.
Oh my gosh.
After making their story public, another bus company offered to take them. They arrived in Tampa in time for the competition.
Wow.
$10,000. But there's
some brazen scammers out there.
Who would have thought? That's not something I would have thought about, being scammed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is a funny story. Humpback whale makes distance swimming history.
Yes.
Okay.
Because they're awesome.
Well, I'm going to read the story.
All right.
Michael Phelps move over because, he had all those gold medals and everything. Humpback whale just made aquatic history when he set a record by swimming 3 oceans and more than 8,000 miles. But he wasn't just out for a swim. He was most likely in search of a mate.
Oh, hormones can do a lot of things to you, evidently.
Let's swim just another mile.
Or 1,200.
Or 1,200. Scientists have been following this particular one guy since 2013 and were shocked that they tracked the distance he swam. Not having giant ears probably reduces the drag, whatever that means. But let me ask you something. What do humpbacks do? What do most aquatic animals do during the day?
Eat.
They swim.
And swim.
So why is he any different than anyone else? Just because they've tracked him.
Right. And maybe all animals do that, you think?
How do we know that the other whales haven't been keeping track of some other whale that swims more than he does? We don't know that. We don't keep history records on whales. Anyway, I thought that was okay. Never mind.
I'm trying to figure out where you're going with that.
Well, I'm just.
Are you dissing it a bit?
I'm dissing it a little bit because they say he swam over, swam in so many different oceans, and he swam over how many million miles or something. Well, that's what they do all day. That's what fish do.
But maybe they don't swim that distance.
I bet they do.
I guess it depends. There's mating grounds and all that. I mean, they all follow this pattern a lot. I think different species. So I don't know. I didn't know I don't know. I can't even know.
Did you hear about plastic in the pizzas?
No, but I'd much rather talk about that.
Okay. Boy, I let the door open for her, and she came right on in. Oh my gosh. You know, they can take our cucumbers and they can take our deli meat, but now they've gone too far with pizza recall.
What?
Connie's Thin Crust Frozen Pizza, never heard of it, but doesn't mean that it doesn't exist, has been recalled due to fears it may have been contaminated with plastic. The pizza was sold in Illinois, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. Experts say that there are 3 reasons we keep having food recalls. Too many foods with longer shelf life means that more and more of a chance for bacteria to grow, insufficient cleaning procedures, and a global food chain that is more difficult to trace when the problem started.
Wow.
It's like we were talking about the other day. You know, shelf life. That's what they want. They want it to stay on the shelf forever and ever and ever, but then we consume it.
Well, then they don't have to produce as much, right?
Right. Yep.
Wow. So, how long is too long to have a library book out?
Without actually just keeping it?
Without just keeping it. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Chuck Hildebrandt was going through some old boxes when he found a library book that he borrowed in 1974.
Uh-oh.
The book, Baseball's Azania Stars, remained on his shelf for 50 years. Recently, when he went back to Detroit, he decided to finally return the book and pay the almost $5,000 penalty.
Oh, my gosh.
The librarian told him, keep it, no fine, because the book has been erased from their system decades earlier. He said instead he'll raise the cash and donate it to a reading program, one where readers can learn the definition of I don't know how you say that.
Mea culpa?
Mea culpa.
Mea culpa.
Mea culpa.
I don't know what that means, but
I can't even say that first. I didn't. Yeah, that's okay. But anyway, there you go. 50 years.
You know what today is?
It is. Today is Monday.
Today is the Monday, the 16th of December. Yes.
Okay.
It's also Barbie and Barney Backlash Day. Barbie and Barney. For every parent who can't bear to listen to Bluey say, I slipped on my beans one more time, today is the day you're totally allowed to pop the batteries out of the kid's annoying toy, unplug the internet, and ban your kids from watching Sing 2 and Frozen for like for the 425th time. Consider it well-deserved backlash for years of putting up with all those annoying toys and cartoons. Barbie and Barney.
I slipped on my beans. I never even heard that.
Never heard of that one, but anyway, that's...
So this would be my day. National Chocolate Covered Anything Day.
Okay.
Like anything. Fruit, bacon, car keys. Okay, well, they're just getting kind of stupid with their stuff. But anyway, almonds is one of the favorites that Americans like, chocolate-covered almonds. You don't, really?
No, almonds. I mean, okay, but not...
Okay.
Cashews.
They're not delicious, but eating them in moderation can lower the risk of diabetes, cancer, and heart disease.
Dark chocolate's even better.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Of course, it doesn't taste quite as good as milk chocolate sometimes, but
no,
I'll take dark chocolate.
If you get used to it, the milk chocolate is way too sweet.
Okay, well, I need to get used to the dark chocolate.
Yeah.
All right.
Stupid Toy Day, celebrating the dumbest toys money can buy.
Pet rock.
Remember the pet rock?
Yeah, I remember something
I've got several of those in the backyard.
Oh, the fart launcher. Okay. I think we had 2 of those. A plastic gun that could blast stink bombs.
Oh.
Yes. My sons, bless them all.
Oh, my gosh.
They had them.
Anniversary of the Boston Tea Party back in 1773. Today marks the 251st anniversary of the Boston Tea Party. Funny how the definition of party has changed over the years.
Party?
Party.
Party.
All right.
Hey, tomorrow's Tuesday. We'll be back.
We will.
Won't we?
I don't think it's going to rain tomorrow. So, shake your umbrella off and put it back in storage.
There you go.
All right, guys. We had a great day. We'll hope to see you tomorrow. Stay with us. Until then.